Bees may land on a water tap for a variety of reasons. Did you know that? There are over 20,000 different species of bees in the world, but the most well-known types of bees are honeybees, bumblebees, and solitary bees. Honeybees are social bees that live in large colonies with a queen bee and thousands of worker bees. They are known for producing honey and beeswax and are commonly kept by beekeepers for these products. Bumblebees are also social bees, but they typically live in smaller colonies of a few hundred bees. They are important pollinators and are often used in greenhouse and agricultural settings to help with crop pollination. Solitary bees, as the name suggests, do not live in colonies and are often solitary in nature. They are also important pollinators and can be found in a variety of habitats, including gardens, fields, and forests. Other types of bees include carpenter, mason, and sweat bees, among others. Each species of bee has unique characteristics and plays an important role in pollinating plants and maintaining the health of ecosystems. Bees may land on a water tap for a variety of reasons, including thirst. Yes, bees need water to survive. Water is essential for many functions in the hive, including regulating the temperature and humidity, diluting honey and pollen, and feeding the larvae. Bees also need water to cool down the hive during hot weather, and they use it to dissolve the sugar in honey before consuming it. In nature, bees can find water from various sources such as puddles, streams, or even dew on plants. However, in areas with limited water sources or during times of drought, bees may struggle to find enough water. This is why beekeepers often provide a source of water for their bees, such as a shallow dish or bird bath filled with fresh water. It's important to note that bees need a source of clean, fresh water, and they can drown in deep water or water with chemical contaminants. Beekeepers should provide a water source that is easily accessible and safe for the bees to use. It is fascinating to learn about the water preferences of honeybees and how they can adapt to changing nutrient requirements. Providing a water source with some organic material and minerals can help support the health and well-being of local honeybee populations. However, it is important to note that the water source should still be kept clean and changed regularly to prevent the buildup of harmful bacteria and parasites that can affect bee health. Additionally, it is best to avoid using pesticides or other chemicals in the area surrounding the water source, as these can also have negative impacts on bees and other pollinators. Overall, providing a suitable water source for bees is a small but meaningful way to support the important work they do in our ecosystems. Cooling down. Bees use water to help regulate the temperature inside the hive, particularly during hot weather. When the temperature inside the hive gets too high, bees need to cool it down to prevent the wax in the comb from melting, which can be disastrous for the colony. To cool the hive, bees collect water and bring it back to the hive. They then fan their wings to create an evaporative cooling effect, similar to how sweating cools us down. This process helps to lower the temperature and maintain a comfortable environment inside the hive. In addition to collecting water for cooling, bees also use water to dilute honey and pollen, feed the larvae, and dissolve the sugar in honey before consuming it. Water is a vital resource for bees, and a lack of it can have serious consequences for the health and survival of the colony. Providing a source of clean, fresh water for bees is important for their well-being, especially during hot weather or in areas where water sources are limited. Bees use landmarks, such as a water source, to help them navigate back to their hive. When bees go out to forage, they take note of the location and appearance of the landmarks along the way. They use this information to create a mental map of their surroundings and to find their way back to the hive. Water sources, in particular, can be important landmarks for bees because they are often located near flowering plants that provide nectar and pollen. By using a water source as a landmark, bees can quickly locate nearby flowers and collect the resources they need to bring back to the hive. Interestingly, bees can also use the position of the sun as a reference point to navigate. They have internal sensors that allow them to detect the angle and polarization of the sun's light, which they use to calculate their position and orientation. This allows bees to navigate even on cloudy days when the sun may be obscured. Overall, the ability of bees to navigate using landmarks and other cues is remarkable, and it plays a crucial role in their ability to collect the resources they need to survive and maintain their hive. If you notice bees landing on your water tap, it's best to leave them alone and avoid disturbing them. Providing a shallow dish of water nearby can also be helpful in providing them with an alternate water source and reducing their interest in your tap. However, if you notice a large number of bees swarming around your tap or any other area of your property, it may be best to contact a local beekeeper or pest control professional for assistance. This specialization of tasks among worker bees is a highly efficient way for a honeybee colony to collect the resources it needs to survive. By dividing up the labor, each bee can focus on a specific task and become highly skilled at it, rather than trying to do everything at once. Where scouting bees search for and report back on available resources, is called dance language or waggle dance. When a scout bee finds a good source of food or water, it returns to the hive and performs a dance that communicates the location, distance, and quality of the resource to the other bees. This allows the foraging bees to quickly locate and collect the resource without wasting time and energy searching for it. Overall, the specialization of tasks and the communication methods used by honeybees are fascinating examples of how social animals can work together efficiently and effectively to meet the needs of the group. Comment your thoughts and views about the importance of bees. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like.